more retakes, but this time they're not as hard. Really no edits. And yeah, so the first one is pretty easy. It's gonna be just basically, like, let's say you're usually, like you do when you start a 1v1. Usually you and your opponent usually do about 290s when you start. So let's say okay, so let's see you guys do 290s. So 1, 2, and then you're here, and then they do 290s, so here and here, and you guys usually meet right about here. Now, usually what happens is you or them usually just takes the ramp over each other, and yeah. Well, usually they're right here, and as soon as you take the ramp, you usually just start lining up again. Well, no, in this situation, you gotta kind of quick. So I'm guessing they're right here as soon as, you know, you guys meet. So what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to place a pyramid. You're gonna want to place a wall. Not that. You're gonna place a wall. You're gonna want to place some walls like that, and then a pyramid. And then as soon as you do that, you're going to want to edit and hit them with the pump. Usually that'll be a pretty easy pump shot. So this is kind of what it would look like. Let me just get this all set up first. It takes like that wrong. Alright, so they're usually about here. They're usually about here, and you're usually about at the same spot. So yeah, this is what it kind of look like when you are taking the high ground. So 290 is 1, 2, or you don't have to place these 2 walls, but I mean it is a suggestion, so they can't escape, you know. So every time I place those 2 walls, and just edit, and then boom, it'll be a headshot. Now another high ground retake. This isn't really at this like in mid fight, but you could do it. So at the start of the build that I would probably do. This is what I do usually sometimes. So I usually build right here. This is like the ramp that you guys start on. You know, this is where you edit. Well, what you're gonna want to do is gonna place 2 floors, a wall, and a ramp. Then you guys are gonna want to 90 up. Then you're going to want to place ramp, wall, floor, then floor, wall that will block them. Usually, because usually your opponent is about right here because they 90'd up, and from the previous retake they're usually about right here. And then from there you can, I would do a 180, but first I would start like this. Like right here, and so that way if they choose to build over, then they can't really shoot you. And then you can do a 90, and then you do another 180, and then you can get some shots on them. And it's pretty hard to get for them to get shots on you unless they really tough ghost kick you. No, that's gonna be really tough. Now, this one is more of just a simple retake. It's not hard, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to basically, so this is the start. You're going to want to edit a pyramid like this, like that right here, and then before the pyramid destroys, you're going to hopefully want to try to place 2 walls right there, right here, like that, and then you're going to want to reset it and edit like that, and yeah, then you can 90 up, and yeah, it's more of an editing thing. You gotta kind of be quick. Then if it breaks, then you know what, screw it, you just do your 180, you know. Now let's say you're in another build battle. So you're right here. you're right here, and you're in a box. Let's say your opponent, you're about like right there, and your opponent is, let's say your opponent is up here. Now, you're in this box over here, and you're in this box right here, and they're trying to get a shot on you, okay? Now, when they try to get that shot, well, guess what? You're not going to let them get that shot because of this. So let's say they're shooting at you, they're right there, you know, trying to get some shots on you. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to edit these two walls right here. I usually edit this one like this and this one like this. And then make sure you have a cone here, so that way, just have a cone right here. And so that way you can't place anything on top of you. And then you're going to want to place something right there. And then place a ramp right here. Because they're going to think, oh, he's popping out the side. I can laser him. Well, nope. Because you're already over here, up here, thinking that you are still down there. Well, nope. Sorry, buddy. And then here's an easy trick to get into someone's box. Alright, so let's say they're boxed up right here. And they're holding like their floor. Okay, this is only going to work for floors. So let's say they're holding their floor, you know, and you're trying to get in. So this is an easy way. It's pretty easy to take someone's pyramid. You just have to hit it at the right angle. And you can hit it in, if you hit it in the right spot, it will damage the floor under the pyramid. So I think it's right here. I think this let me try it in metal and brick just to test it. I think it may only work in wood, but you're gonna hit the second up right here. Wait, not that. Let me see. Right? Okay. Had it. Alright. Here, you're gonna want to hit right here. So you see this spot right here? You're gonna want to hit right here, where the wall and the floor and the pyramid meet. You're gonna want to hit this one right here that connects it. That one, and then you're gonna want to take your floor. Make sure you damage the pyramid first, so you can quickly place the floor, and then damage the pyramid. Now, since they're holding the floor, and since they're holding the pyramid, you can easily just take their floor, and eventually, if you spam this, you'll eventually get under here if you do it in the right spot, and then you can probably edit down and get a shot. Cause yeah, and I think this may work with brick. Try it. Yep, it does. So for brick, the trick is you gotta hit right here. Boom. See? Metal. Let me see. So it's right there. Yep, it does work. It works on all materials, so don't worry about what material they're using. And then another trick to box fight is this. So what you're gonna want to do, let's say your opponent's in your box, and you're either under it like this, you're either over it like this, or you're either under it like this. Now let's say it's your ramp, alright? Your ramp. And you're trying to edit it so that way you can edit and get a pump shot. Well, no, that's not what you're going to want to do. So if your opponent's right here, standing on the ramp up on the other side, you're going to want to edit it like this, exactly. So left side towards this way, just one. And then they're going to shoot right there, thinking that you're over there. And then by the time that they shoot, you're going to want to quickly edit like that and then shoot. Since they're probably going to be using a pump in a build battle, it'll have a delay. So it kind of looks something like this. What you're going to want to do, because they already think that if they just need to break the floor, and that you're not gonna edit. So what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to quickly edit like that, and then edit your pyramid like that, and then boom, you can take the high ground again. Now, high ground is important. Most of my friends just rush now, but I'd say no. I want to laser you first before I come down and try to 200 pump you. That's what I do. People are like, no, push, don't stay on high ground. Well, I want to stay on high ground until I have you lower than the HP that I am. That's what I do in a build battle. So yeah, I kind of know that, hey, if I'm 100 HP and he's 140 HP, I probably has a higher chance of winning than they do. And people are like, no, come down, rush me. All you do is sit on high ground. Well, I'm going to sit on high ground until I can laser you. So, yeah, that's few simple high ground retakes. Doesn't take anything really so advanced where you're like doing stuff like, you know, like you're editing weird ways, and you're like placing walls in weird ways, or you're like doing stuff, you're not jumping, you're not doing stuff like that. It's just simple, easy, and it's awesome. Xfinity, I did not say your line, so shut up. Shut up, Xfinity. I'm done with you.